again and welcome to another episode of Main Street Martin, and this time it's a postcard from Brussels and Maastricht. In the last episode we took you back to a previous trip to Florida and South Carolina in 2002. Remember, you can still check out all of the previous episodes, including theme park holidays, city breaks and beach resort holidays, as well as our various cruises with Princess and Carnival, right here on this channel. And if you enjoy any of the videos, please make sure you click on the like button, ring the notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and if you possibly can, please subscribe. So welcome to Brussels, the capital city of Belgium, and we've always taken the Eurostar service from London St Pancras to get here. It's a quick and easy way of getting to the city. And we also choose a hotel near to the Brussels Eurostar terminal, like the Park Inn by Radisson Brussels Midi or the Novotel Brussels Centre Midi Station Hotel. There are several others, but because of where they are, it's easy to get off the train, drop your luggage and then go off and explore the city. Now, it's laid out with the surrounding boulevard, which was once a perimeter wall, and the city centre is nicknamed the Pentagon because of its similar shape. This area houses the majority of Brussels' most historic sites. And on this video, I'll be talking about the things we like to do in Brussels and experience the delights of this underrated capital. We have to start in the Grand Place, Brussels Central Square, which is its most popular spot and beautiful during the day and at night. I'd recommend you take a moment to sit here and take in the intricate details of each and every building. From the town hall to the King's House, you'll see a sculpture of a swan where Karl Marx wrote his Communist Manifesto, the Boatman Guild's La Cornet with a gable shaped like a ship's stern, and a bas-relief of Romulus and Remus with their wolf mother. The whole square's a UNESCO-protected site, and every August it's turned into a huge kaleidoscope flower carpet full of intricate patterns and designs. Another must-see for most tourists is the Mannequin Piece. It's a perfect example of the Belgian cheeky humour in many ways. It's about 5 minutes on foot from Grand Place and is one of the best-known symbols of Brussels and Belgium. One thing I'd recommend is that you stop off at one of the so-called brown cafes. Here, the beer menus are extensive and the tables are always packed into the early hours. No matter where you stay, there's always a brown cafe nearby. One of our favourites is this one, right next to the Mannequin Piece. Of course, there are numerous tourist shops selling authentic Belgian waffles, topped with all kinds of things like sprinkles, nuts and whipped cream. And let's not forget a cone of frites. Snacking on fries is a must-do while you're in Brussels. The portions come in many shapes and sizes with lots of different sauces, mostly variants of mayonnaise. But the classic method is to eat the fries straight from a paper cone.
What?
Around every corner in Brussels you'll find magnificent buildings and lots of places to eat and drink. Some of the restaurants serve moule frites, a steaming pot of mussels and fries. Belgians claim the best mussels are only available in months which contain the letter R. But if you do try some, make sure you dip your fries into the sauce at the bottom. Believe me, you won't regret it. The other thing you must do is sample the beers at a museum or brewery. In the Cosy Cafe at the House of Belgian Brewers in Grand Place, You can see old tankards, antique porcelain and the paraphernalia from an inn of the past to illustrate what doubtless deserves to be called Belgian beer culture. Now, over the years, the Belgian brewers have kept pace with technology, centuries of brewing experience, investing in the necessary know-how and better techniques, as well as respect for both beer and nature. They are the pillars of the Belgian brewing industry. And after you've explored the museum, the brewers will offer you a glass of delicious beer in the cafe. There is always something to do in Brussels, so make sure you check out the calendar for seasonal events and festivals. And while you're there, check out the chocolate. If you're a connoisseur, you might want to head to the Sablon neighbourhood, where you'll find names like Wittemer, a master of the older generation, alongside some of the newer chocolatiers. Also, you may notice that comics are a huge deal here. It's been described as the comic book capital of the world, and Brussels is decorated with more than 60 multi-storey murals. You may want to check out the Belgian Comic Strip Centre, which is devoted to the history of cartoons and of course features Belgium's own Tintin. Also worth taking a look at is the Musical Instruments Museum, which has 700 items on show dating back to the Middle Ages. While staying in Brussels or nearby Leuven a couple of times, we've been to see Andre Rieu perform in his hometown of Maastricht with the Johan Strauss Orchestra. There's something rather special about these summer evening concerts in the magnificent setting of the city's Vrieshof Square. But Maastricht is also a beautiful city with much to offer, and the best way to explore it is on foot around its many people-friendly streets and lanes. If you need a rest, there are many cafes, but along the way you'll also see some fabulous buildings like the City Hall, built in the 1650s. The city itself is much older and was a Roman settlement in around 50 BC. It's also worth taking a short river cruise and a look at the Roman Catholic Basilica, built in the 6th century above the grave of St. Servatius, the first bishop of Maastricht. In fact, the St. Servatius Basilica is the oldest church in the Netherlands. And that's it for now. We'd highly recommend Brussels for a city break, and the Eurostar service from St Pancras is very good. In the meantime, make sure you take a look at the other videos on the channel featuring Caribbean and Mediterranean cruises, plus our visits to eco parks and theme parks in Mexico, the United States and Europe. And you'll also find city breaks in the UK and Europe, as well as short breaks providing top tips, hints and ideas. If you enjoy any of the videos on the channel, you can really help by clicking on the like button, ringing the notification bell and subscribing. And I hope you can join me next time for another episode of Main Street Martin.
I'm gonna go write a million songs if that's the way to be. I'll write a classic to beat them all and go down in history. I'll be the one to reach the stars, but only if you're with me tonight.